We have two wonderful sisters here, Nagham and Shadan al-Hamwi. They are among the lucky few who were able to flee Syria with their immediate families. They are from Homs, Syria, and when they left in August of 2015, they were among the many faces that we've all seen on TV. And they risked their lives to get to safety and to freedom by sea, land, air, foot, anyway. And today they are living in Belgium. They are teachers by vocation and work with refugee children and women. Their current work has given them a lot of purpose and has helped ease the trauma of the experience. It has empowered them. It has. Yes, it has. So we're going to change the format a little bit here and have a conversation. And so, ladies, if you want to join me up here. I know we're all still digesting Mihai's story, right?
Yeah.
Really powerful. So thank you for being here and for being so brave to talk about this. You come from Homs, Syria. We've seen the pictures and it is heartbreaking. But Shadan, you said on your journey when you left that you saw death.
Yeah.
What do you mean by seeing death? How did you see death?
The most dangerous part of my journey was crossing the sea from Turkey to Greece. We traveled by rubber boat. We stayed in water for 4 hours at night, and I know that I don't know how to swim. I can't swim. So anytime if the boat flipped, so I'm dead. So, and it's not only me. I traveled with my sister, my brother also, and my brother-in-law. But luckily, my brother-in-law can swim. So that was my closest moment to death.
You know, I've said this again. I think we become so desensitized to so much of what we see all the time. But you are two faces to an experience that's very real. Describe what it's like to basically have to leave the only home you've ever known to people who don't really understand this.
Yes, of course it's very difficult, but I think because it was not my first time when I left Syria to Belgium, because during the war I had to leave my home and my job twice. The first time from Homs to Damascus, and the second time from Damascus to the countryside next to the coast. Of course, leaving Syria is so much different because now I am not around Syria, not around anything, living in Belgium. It was very difficult in the beginning, especially in the camp. I remember myself remembering every single detail of Syria, even the details that were disturbing me, and forgetting everything negative. I just remember that it's like heaven. Syria is heaven for me. Yes, but it was difficult. But as every difficult period in my life, I don't surrender to those thoughts. I try to live the moment. I try to be better all the time, to think positively.
You both worked on the ground with Jesuit refugee service. You were teaching life skills to children who had been affected by war in other parts of Syria before it affected you directly.
Yes.
How did you ever think that you would be in that same position as these children?
We were actually, we were. Yeah, and in my really most black moments, I thought of life skills, and I thought about maybe we should talk about life skills. What is life skills?
What are life skills? Yeah. Correct. Yes.
Life skills is a program that we taught. We worked for JRS Syria, recommended by the Jesuit father Ziad Hilal, and. For 2 years, we worked with children, basically teaching English because this is our major, and also teaching life skills. And it's a program consisted of a series of skills. We reach those by activities like role plays, games, drawing, activities like and it's all with groups of kids, the same, and it's about 25 sessions. And yeah, like to make it more clear, some of the ideas we wanted to work with kids, for example, dealing with problems, solving and dealing with stress, to recognize feelings and then to deal with them, with anger. So I remember these techniques when I was really in my bad moments, and yeah, I tried to use them. Not always could do that. I was really tired of trying, but yeah, I'm doing well in life skills what I really believed in. Like we did a lot of yoga and meditation, and that's what I really do in my life, and that really helps.
That helps.
Yep.
And how about for you?
Yes, pretty much the same, yeah. Especially I remember myself in the middle of the sea on the rubber boat. I remember that I was remembering some techniques of meditating, really, and I was on the edge of the rubber boat, seeing the land coming closer, so I was a little bit more
At ease.
yes, than Shadan and the rest, because yeah, we were like, yeah, we are getting closer. Like, and a lot of people were, yeah,
On top.
yeah,
Yeah. You, you know, you have, you said recently that you don't like the word refugee describing yourself. Explain what that is, what that stamp feels like
yeah.
right now.
For me, newcomers are not only refugees, and refugees are not only numbers. We are human beings, normal human beings, but they have been through abnormal situations. But we have history, background, and for me, I'm someone who have a plan, and I want to do something that matters in Belgium, for example, where I live. I'm someone also who, yeah, refugees are not people who keep crying all the time, but also are not happy all the time. We're just like everybody, but yeah, that's what it's not like a label. I don't like the refugees as a label. Yeah.
How about you?
Yes, I believe that refugees have proved that they can do difference. I see many Syrian guys, for example, in Germany, doing really some amazing work, and I am proud of them. I am proud to say that yes, I am Syrian. I am a refugee, but I'm not only a refugee. But just please give me a chance to recognize my diploma, to work. Of course, Belgium. Yeah, of course, I am learning the language. Yes. And Belgium really, yeah, it's until now it is giving us so much opportunities. Like, yeah, we are feeling safe at least.
And what can you tell the people out there? It must anger you at times when you hear people who have a fear of the outsider, okay, to come into a land like it's an invasion. What do you tell that person if you could, look at me, I'm more than just that. What would you tell that person with these prejudices?
Actually, I don't feel angry. I understand that not all the people can have the ability to welcome refugees, to welcome the newcomers, because the media shows them that they are terrorists, that they are, yeah, like they have been through a lot, and sometimes they have pistols in their pockets. I can understand. Maybe if I was in their position, I will like hesitate before introducing my son, for example, to a refugee. Maybe I don't know. I don't want to be a perfectionist. So I am. What I am asking is, please, people who want to know Syria, for example, who want to know Syrian, just deal with them as everybody else. Take time to know to them. Don't prejudge the person. Don't prejudge the Syria, because I am sad when people assume that Syria is only a desert, or it's, yeah, and they are sure that there are no trees, there are no greens in Syria, and Syria is a very much beautiful country. It's also much more than these 5 sad years. Yeah,
It's good. It's good to remember. Thank you. Very good. do you have a final message?
Yes, I want to say that I'm grateful that I had the chance to work in life skills to convey what I've carried and what I've learned from a Jesuit priest. He's from the Holland, Dutch Jesuit priest, who lived in Syria for more than 40 years. His father, Frans van der Lucht. And we've got the chance to meet him 14 years ago. And I assume myself one of his students, and I learned a lot from him. And how to be with peace with yourself, and to start from inside, and that God is inside, and to work on the relationship with yourself and then with others, that it was a treasure. And I'm really grateful that I could have the chance to do this in life skills. And I wish, with Nagham, to have the chance to establish life skills in Belgium in an effective way.
It'll work.
Yeah.
You'll do it. We know it. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you, ladies.